Hey guys, welcome. My name is Emily and today I have for you a balancy power yoga flow. So you can expect a lot of kind of tricky balances and tricky transitions, but it will be a lot of fun as well. So if you've got blocks, you might want them at the top of your mat. If you don't have blocks, that is okay. You will not necessarily need them. Okay, otherwise we are going to get started in child's pose. Okay, so we'll come on down to the mat. Your knees can be together, they can be as wide as the mat, or they can be anywhere in between. It really just kind of depends on how you're feeling today. But stretch the arms out long, bring the forehead down, take a big breath in, and let it go. So let me just acknowledge that child's pose at the beginning of practice could be pretty intense on your knees. So if that is the case, feel free to start however you want. We're just starting here so we can ground down and feel our breath. So you could be seated or anywhere else, but take a big breath in, breath out. If you're in your child's pose, just sway a little bit side to side in the hips. Rock the forehead a little bit side to side. And just kind of notice how you land here. And take a big breath in. Let it go. Use your next inhale to come all the way up to our tabletop position. Walk your knees under your hips if they're not there already. Wrists underneath shoulders. And then we'll find a few cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly. Bring the gaze up. And then exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Let's do that again. Inhale, belly drops, head comes up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. This time, inhale, belly drops. As the belly drops, drop the hips towards the heels, so sending back towards that child's pose. And then exhale, round the spine, round forward, tabletop. Then tuck your toes under, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Maybe lengthen your stance just a little bit, walking hands forward or feet back. Okay, in your downward facing dog, your knees can be bent. And then you're pressing your chest, your belly towards your thighs, right? So very much engaged through the hands, engaged through the arms. And then if it feels good, bend one knee and then the other, just really warming up through the back of the legs. And then slower than you want to, we're going to tippy toe the feet up to meet the hands. So lift up high onto your tippy toes. And then slowly just step the right foot forward just a few inches. Shift the weight into the right foot. Lift up onto the right tippy toes to let the left foot step forward. Right, we're just going to keep doing that, right? Slowly, one foot after the other, until you can go no further. Hang in your forward fold, feet hip distance apart, knees bend, belly rests on the thighs, drop the head, and maybe sway a bit side to side. Then inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold down. And then inhale, extended mountain pose. Reach the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, let's really get moving. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Bring the left knee down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Step the right foot back to plank. Lower down. First round at least we'll find our cobra. So we'll lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Hands by your rib cage. Inhale, lift head and chest. Lower back down. Press it back up to your knees or to plank pose. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Breath out. Then inhale, lift that left leg back behind you. Three-legged dog. step it forward in between the hands. Bring the right knee down. Inhale, low lunge, reach the arms up. Then reach the hands forward, lift the right knee, step the right foot forward, forward fold. All right, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, extended mountain pose. Use your exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, flat back. This time, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Bring the right knee down. Inhale, rise up, reach the arms, low lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Step the left foot back to plank. Lower down to cobra, or if you're ready for it, upward facing dog. Take a big breath in, and then breath out, downward facing dog. All right, right away, inhale, reach that right leg back behind you. Take a big breath in, and then breath out, step it forward. Left knee comes down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. And then exhale, hands come forward of that right foot. Lift the left knee, step the left foot forward, forward fold. Bow down, shake it out. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold down. All right, inhale, flat back. This time on your exhale, plant the hands, step both feet back to plank. Again, we'll lower down through our vinyasa, so cobra or upward facing dog. We'll make our way back, downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Okay, so we are going to build a flow, right, over the course of a few rounds. So the first time that we see a pose, we will hold it for a few breaths. And then every time after that, every round after that we see the pose, we'll move a little bit quicker. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, reach the right leg back behind you. And then step it forward in between the hands. Right knee over right ankle, left heel is up in the back. Engage a lot through your core. And then inhale, sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Our first pose in our sequence, okay? So hold it for a few moments. Sink a little bit lower into that right knee. Take a big breath in, breath out. All right, our first kind of tricky but fun transition. We're gonna transition to eagle pose at the top of the mat. So bend the left knee a little bit extra, and then see if you can kind of spring forward, wrap that left leg over the right leg. Maybe you can even hook the left toes around the right calf. Sink down into chair. And then wrap your right arm underneath of your left arm, eagle the arms. Bring the elbows up to about shoulder height. Pull the forearms away from the face. Take a big breath in. Breath out. Then release the arms. Inhale, standing leg raise. Lift that left leg up. Knee can be bent, or start to straighten that left leg out. Flex that left foot. Really strong through that left quad, right? It doesn't matter. Maybe the left foot is hovering just a few inches off of the mat. That's okay. Take one more big breath in. On your breath out, warrior three. Sweep that left leg back. Sweep the arms back. Think cobra or upward facing dog in the shoulders, right? So roll the shoulders back. Reach the fingertips back behind you. Take a big breath in. And then on your breath out, chaturanga. Step the left toes back, hands down, right foot back to plank. Lower down through chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and let it go. Okay, so we're gonna do that on the other side. Inhale, sweep the left leg back behind you. Step it forward in between the hands. All right, before we even go up, let's just check in with our foundation. So we feel it this first round, so we can move a little bit faster the next rounds, right? Left knee is over left ankle. Right heel is way up in the back. Then from here, engage the core, lift it off of the belly. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Crescent lunge. Just pause here for a moment. Maybe shake out the head, find a little bit of room. And then sink lower into that left knee. Really press that back leg towards straight. And then here we go to our eagle pose. So we're gonna bend the right knee a little bit more and then spring forward. Wrap the right leg over the left. Maybe you even wrap the right toes around the left calf, but not really necessary. All right, eagle the arms, left arm, under the right. Maybe wrap up, then lift the elbows up, shoulder height. Stay right here. Sink a little lower. And then here we go, standing leg raise. Release the arms, reach the arms up, lift the right knee up. Maybe press the right leg towards straight. And then just stay here, really fight for height with that right leg. Right, the quad is burning, everything is shaking. Take one more big breath and grow a little taller. Breath out, airplane or warrior three. Right, sweep the right leg back, sweep the arms back. Keep the shoulders rolling back, the heart reaching forward, and then hug your belly button to your spine. So it supports you, right? We're not just hanging out here. I'm sure nobody's hanging out here. Okay, take a big breath in, breath out. Chaturanga, hands come down, step the feet back, lower down to your chaturanga halfway. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, let it go. Okay, we're gonna add on, we're gonna do all the poses we already know. We're gonna add on a few more. So, sweep the right leg back behind you, take a big breath in, and then breath out, step it forward in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale just to stay. All right, one more big breath in. And then eagle pose, wrap that left leg over the right, wrap the left arm under the right. Then inhale, rise up, standing leg raise. Extend that left leg out. Take a big breath in. And then warrior three or airplane. Sweep it all back. Make sure you drop that left hip. We've got square hips. Here we go. Warrior two. So we're gonna bend into that right knee. Transition that left foot already. So open up that left hip a little bit. And then how slowly can you step that left foot down, sweep the arms open. Warrior two. Make any adjustments that you need to the legs. Okay, so right knee still over right ankle. Left foot is parallel-ish to the back of the mat. Bend into the right knee a little bit more. Then inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach that right arm up. But see if you can actually keep that left arm reaching back. So we're not really supporting ourselves here with that left hand. Instead, we're really engaging the core. Really strong. Take a big breath in. Breath out. One more big breath in. And then on your breath out, Dragonfly Twist. Windmill the arms. Left hand comes down inside of that right foot. Left heel will pivot up. Right arm reaches up. Bend into the right knee a little bit more. Right, really challenge the legs. I am shaking too. We'll get through this. Take one more big breath in. And then half moon. We'll sweep that right hand in front of the right foot. So this is where you might want to have a block handy. So right hand either comes in front of the right foot on the ground or on that block. Then we're gonna step up out of the right leg, open up the hips. Left hip stacks on top of the right. Flex that left foot, and then maybe reach that left arm up. Just hold it here.
You can find setup instructions in the help section of your Alexa app.
Thank you, Alexa. Okay, hold it here, half moon. Then step that left foot back, Bring the hands down. Chaturanga to downward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Breath out. Just breathe. We're going to do all of that on the other side. So here we go. Inhale, sweep that left leg back behind you. And then step it forward in between the hands. Crescent lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale just to stay. Then eagle pose. Wrap the right leg over the left. Wrap the right arm under the left. Sink a little bit lower. Then inhale, standing leg raise. Extend that right leg out. Arms reach up. Warrior 3, sweep everything back. Keep the heart reaching forward. And then warrior 2. So again, bend that left knee, turn open that right hip, and then how slowly can you step that right foot down, sweep the arms open. Warrior 2, left knee bends quite a bit, right foot parallel to the back of the mat. Just stay here. Right? Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind the back. Open up through the collarbones a little bit more. Then inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up. That right arm keeps reaching behind you, maybe towards that right heel, but try not to support yourself too much here. Really use your core. Bend into that left knee a little bit more. We're only here for one more big breath in. Breath out. Then inhale, dragonfly twist. Right hand comes down, right heel comes up, left arm reaches up. Stay here. Bend the left knee a little bit more. Right, instead of kind of capsizing through the hips, we'll say nice and lifted, strong, strong legs. Take one more big breath in. And then half moon. So again, maybe you grab that block, bring it in front of and slightly outside of the left foot. Then step up onto the left leg. Open up through the hips. Right hip stacks on top of the left. Right arm reaches up. Flex the right foot. Really strong. Just stay here. Maybe the gaze goes up towards the ceiling. Right? Really test your balance. Then take one more big breath in. On your breath out, everything comes down. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth side out. And then we have one more round that we're gonna add on, okay? So here we go. We move a little bit quicker through the poses we already know. Inhale, sweep the right leg back. Then step it forward in between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, stay. Eagle pose to the top of the mat. Wrap everything up. And then standing leg raise. Expand, grow tall. Really use that left leg. Warrior 3 or airplane, sweep everything back. And then warrior 2, left foot back, sweep the arms open. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, dragonfly twist. Half moon, step up on that right leg, open up the hips. Reach up with that left hand. And then chair pose. Bend the right knee a bit. Bring the left foot down next to the right. Sink the hips. Reach the arms up. Whew, chair pose. Here we go. Stay here for a moment. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the floor. Take a big breath in. Maybe gaze up in between the hands. And then exhale. Airplane the arms. Bring your belly towards your thighs. This time on the inhale, sweep the arms up, but come to your tippy toes and sink your hips towards your heels. So we come to a toe stand. Okay, so stay here for a moment. Pull the belly button in. right? Balance, balance, balance on those toes. Then take a big breath in. On your breath out, take your knees out wide. Reach the arms forward. Sink the hips back. Plop the butt down. Come up to boat pose. Okay, cool. We made it this far. Just a little bit more to go. So roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart up. Take a big breath in. On your breath out, low boat hold. Then inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down and hold. One more time, inhale, rise. Lower down and hold. Then roll onto your back, waterfall the legs, flex the feet, press the heels towards the ceiling. Whew. Okay, so here is the most fun transition that we're going to do all class. So we might go over it a few times so we can kind of get the hang of it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bend the right knee in towards the chest. I'm going to reach the arms forward. We're going to go slow-mo at first, right? I'm going to rock back, rock the feet so that they're going towards plow pose over my head. But then I'm going to rock forward, plant the right foot, plant the hands. You might want blocks here, right? Hands can come to blocks. So here we go. We're going to go back again towards that plow pose, but with the right knee bent towards the chest. We're going to rock forward, plant the right foot, plant the hands on the block, press up, step the left foot to the back so that we're in our high lunge position, right? Right knee is over the right ankle, left heel is up in the back. Take a big breath in, breath out. Then plant the hands, reach the right leg all the way back, three-legged dog. And then bring the right foot down next to the left, pedal out the legs. Okay, downward facing dog. All right, we've got to do all of that on the other side. We'll move a little bit quicker than, last round. So inhale, sweep the left leg back. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bend the right knee, hop forward, eagle pose. Wrap everything up. Then inhale, open up, standing leg raise, extend that right leg. Sweep it all back, airplane. Nice controlled transition. Warrior two, step the right foot back, sweep the arms open. Then inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, dragonfly twist. Half moon, left hand comes forward, step up onto the left leg, reach the right leg back, reach the right arm up. Then here we go, chair pose. Bend the left knee a little bit. Bring the right foot down next to the left. Sink the bum, reach the arms. And this is where we hang for just a moment. So sit nice and low. Then inhale, gaze up in between the hands. Exhale, airplane arms, belly to thighs, chair legs still. This time on the inhale, sweep the arms up, come up to your tippy toes, and then sink the hips towards the heels, toe stand. Just stay for a moment to find the toe stand. And then take your knees wide, reach your arms forward, sink your hips back. Plop onto your bum, boat pose. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Legs can go towards straight if you so choose. Take a big breath in, and then lower down, low boat. Two more just like that. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, low boat. Rise up. Low boat. Rock onto your back. Waterfall the legs. Straighten the legs, press your heels towards the ceiling. Okay, we just catch our breath for one moment, right? And then that kind of fun transition all the way back to that high lunge. So we're gonna waterfall the legs. We've already got them there, right? We're gonna bend the left knee in towards the chest. That left foot is what's gonna stamp into the ground as we go, right? So from here, hands can come by your side. We're gonna kind of plow the legs back behind us. Then rock forward, plant the left foot, plant the hands possibly onto blocks, lift the bum. Let's do that all again because we kind of did it twice on the other side. So we're going to come back, plow the legs. Rock forward, plant the left foot, plant the hands, step the right foot to the back. Low lunge. Just stay here for a moment, having enjoyed that transition, and then plant the hands, send that left leg back, three-legged dog. Take a big breath in, and then bring that left foot down next to the right, downward facing dog. Whew, shake everything out. And take a big breath in, let it go. Then bend the knees, look in between the hands, step or hop the feet up. Find a seat. Come all the way into that boat pose once again. Okay, so reach the arms forward. We got just a little teeny tiny bit more. Take a big breath in. Breath out, lower down to that low boat. Inhale to rise back up. Lower down one more time. Waterfall the legs. So listen, we're going to do that transition all the way to that high lunge again. And then we're just going to add on some nice stretchiness. So bend the right knee in towards the chest. Bring your hands down by your side. Plow the legs. Reach them back behind you. Then roll forward. Stamp the right foot down. Plant the hands. Step the left foot back. And then heel toe your right foot towards the edge of the mat. Bring the right hand inside the right foot. Bring the left knee down. Lizard lunge, sweet relief, right? Okay, so you can stay on hands the whole time or even up on fingertips, or you can bring a block in the mix. But otherwise, we'll just inhale, roll the shoulders back, press the heart forward, and then exhale. Maybe you bend the elbows. Let's do that one more time though. So inhale to rise up, and then exhale, bending the elbows. Find your fullest expression. So maybe you bring forearms to blocks or forearms to the ground. But then just settle in for a moment. Relax the jaw. Start to slow down the breath. You can stay here the whole time, or you can bring your left hand to the edge of the mat on the left side. Press into that left hand and then bring your right hand to your right thigh. Press the right hand into the right thigh to roll the right shoulder open. Maybe gaze up. Take one more big breath in. Breath out. Plant the hands, step that right foot back, downward facing dog. Then bend the knees, look in between the hands, step or hop the feet up. Find a seat, come into boat. Okay, we've just got to do that on the other side. All right, it's just a fun transition we're practicing here. So roll the shoulders back, lift the heart, take a big breath in, and then breath out, lower down and hold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down, waterfall the legs. Bend the left knee into the chest. And then here we go, hands come by your side. We'll plow the legs, reach them back behind you. Roll forward, plant the left foot, plant the hands, step the right foot back to that high lunge, but then heel toe the left foot towards the edge of the mat. Bring the right knee down. Lizard lunge. Just two little waves here. So we'll inhale, roll the shoulders back, press the heart forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, bow down. One more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. And find your depth. Relax the face. Relax the hands. Just slow everything down. Then either stay here or bring your right hand to the edge of the mat. Bring your left hand to your left thigh. Press the left hand into the left thigh to roll the left shoulder open. Maybe gaze over the left shoulder. Take one more big breath in. Breath out. Bring that left hand down. Step the left foot back, downward facing dog. And then just bring the knees down. Find a seat. Cobblers Pose. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, fold down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, fold down. Settle here for a moment. Drop the head. Come back to your breath or some sensation in the body, right? Notice what's going on. Notice what you feel. Then inhale to rise. Extend the legs out long and roll onto your back. All right, so draw both of the knees in. So the soles of the feet come down onto the ground. Press into the feet, lift the hips, and then shift onto the right hip. So you'll take your hips to the left so that you're resting more on your right hip. Then draw the knees in towards your chest. Let them fall to the right. Supine Twist. Spread the arms out wide. If it's okay on the neck, look over your left shoulder. Then come back through center. Again, press the feet into the ground, lift the hips up, shift the hips to the right so that you're resting on the left hip. Draw the knees in towards the chest and then let them fall to the left. Open the arms up, look over the right shoulder. And slowly come back through center. Hug the knees in one more time. Big squeeze. Take a big breath in. And then on your breath out, extend everything out long. Legs go wide, arms go wide. Take up as much space as you can. And then drop everything into the mat. Relax the muscles. And I encourage you to stay here as long as you would like. But this is where I leave you. So until next time, keep on keeping on. Namaste.